Welcome back. I'm Jay. We got Steve right here today. This is the Heads Up Show, and we're talking about your pictures. Steve,
Yeah.
you might not have realized it yet,
What's that?
but these videos that we're doing, where we talk about other people's photos of their helmets, are getting more and more popular.
They are getting more and more popular, and if you want to be part of the trend, send in your pictures of your collectibles and your field use helmets. Email them to pics@greengridiron.com. You might make it on the show. If not, you can send them again. It's okay. We have a lot to cover.
And here's the question that I'm going to throw out there today, because we're going into week 2 of the NFL and we're going into week 3 of college. What pieces of equipment are you noticing this year that you hadn't noticed last year, whether it be because now you watch the show and you're actually paying attention to stuff, you're watching us talk about stuff, or you're just into this stuff anyway and you're seeing things that are popping up on more and more players? Well, we're going to start off here with Drew. I haven't seen any of these. Steve has. He curated them.
So there was 2 things on here that I saw, and the reason why I picked this picture out.
Can I guess?
Well, not because it's red, but that didn't hurt. But the fact that it has this thing on the side from Riddell that says something about staff, and then you see that it says staff fighter, and the fact that he's training his chin strap to have rabbit ears.
Oh yeah,
I think I get it. I'm seeing that more and more. I kind of like it a lot now, and it's a cool helmet. I mean,
it's a red and white theme. You got a couple of pieces of black by their very nature, because they're in the helmet, which would be the bladder screws. We got Iowa on the back. I'm assuming that the star in the Iowa decal on the back of the helmet signifies where you are located, your city. That's kind of a common thing to do as well. We got not a whole lot going on here with the design of the helmet. You basically got the horseshoe, and that's it.
That's it. So what do you think? He tried with the photos. It looks good. He got it nice and wet. It's out there in nature.
I am going to start with a 5.9.
It's a good baseline.
You want to take that thing to the next level? Let's add a visor. Let's upgrade that chin strap. Put some cool clips on there. Maybe some decals. There was no American flag on the back, right?
Nope, no American flag.
We've got some Boss Tech flags, one of our hot selling items. We'll put a link below.
Get in there. Get some battle scars on there. Next up, John H. He wrote something I kept in here. This is my 9/11 tribute helmet. I made from an old Riddell Revo. I went with the side FDNY and NYPD, mixed a little metal flake in the paint job. He raffled it as part of a fundraiser to help. The W is for Washingtonville.
Oh, yeah. I know John. John and I actually, we've kind of been going back and forth over the years. I don't think I've seen this one.
He said he got the face mask dipped by us. I mean,
yeah, I haven't seen these exact pictures, but this does look familiar to me. And you got a lot of cool things going on here, right? So obviously you've got the New York thing. You've got the 9/11 thing. I was actually in New York during 9/11.
Yep.
Steve, you were living in Jersey.
Yeah, right across the water.
See the smoke, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's something that actually, hits home to us, and you were a cop at that time too, right? So a couple of interesting things here. You got that Riddell decal on that back bumper.
Yeah.
It's interesting. This looks like a homemade paint job. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can't go wrong with red, white, and blue. Especially this is America.
That's what I'm saying, man. He's got the Under Armour tabs, and the clips is red or blue. You see the chin strap. He's got even the stripes on there. It's great.
Super creative.
Yeah.
You're using a lineman style face mask on this Revolution helmet. This is the G3BD. We've got an Under Armour visor in here, and you've got the blue and the red tabs on the visor matching. You've got the clips matching. To me, what I see here more importantly than anything else is a lot of thought went into this.
Yeah.
And for that, we shall reward you. And I'm going to go with a 8.1.
Well deserved.
For the design.
Yeah.
I don't care for the helmet. We all know that.
Yeah,
but you took something old and kind of crummy.
Yep.
At least by today's standards, and you made it something cool.
And you raffled the money off. That's awesome, and it's near and dear to us, so thank you for sending that. And by the way, he sent that a while back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Next up, Michael V.
All right, Michael, let's see what you got here.
All right. I kept this in for a reason too. Wanted to share a special helmet I made for my little sister. Her birthday, a survivor of leukemia. She was diagnosed at a young age. This is awesome. So leukemia's colors are orange. He had this done custom. We did the face mask. It's a Haas mask. I actually remember this mask coming in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool paint job here. This is some kind of a pearl. I mean, I guess it could be the lighting, but to me it looks like a pearl luminescent type paint job.
I agree.
It's kind of on an older, well, it's on an XP, but it kind of has the appearance of an older helmet, but I don't think it is, because the rear bumper for these Shut helmets, it starts to kind of get yellow and grungy over time.
Oh, you're right. That's bright.
And this one's nice, bright and white. So that tells me that this helmet is still kind of new. It doesn't look like it's been reconditioned, because when you look at the holes from the back of the helmet, the pads inside the helmet, they line up perfectly with the holes, which is something you see from the manufacturer direct. Sometimes when it's reconditioned, though, those can be just off a little bit. This thing looks like it's all in line.
It does. It does.
So for all of that, that's cool. The orange face mask goes with it. Do we have a... We don't have a visor in here. I would say a visor would be cool to add into this. But love the ribbon on the face mask. Thank you for using us to get that face mask reconditioned or getting it coated from Haas Mask. And I think the decal just kind of... It's nice and simple. It's got the heart in the ribbon.
Yeah, it's cool.
All of this has meaning, and I think that's all important things. And there's multiple reasons in here. I'm going to give this some extra points. I'm going to go with another 8.1.
I think that's also well.
I love the concept, creative type pieces.
We got like heartwarming ones sent this time. You notice that?
I need to get my handkerchief out.
Yeah, man. All right, next up, Lucas.
We've got an Ole Miss helmet. This actually, I'm wondering if this is a helmet from, I don't think this is from the locker room or anything. I don't see a number on here, so I see some decals that look like they're specific to the team, like the SEC decal. I don't know for sure, but I don't know if they put that on the stripe or not. I would think that they have their own front bumper. You got the chin strap in there, it's just way in, and that's typically what you would do if you were actually going to be wearing the helmet. Looks like a black chin strap, might be navy to match the helmet, but looks black. And then one side says Ole Miss. Is there an Ole Miss on the other side? No, so it looks like there's only a decal on one side. And then we've got the Under Armour American flag visor.
And that's the picture. The angle kind of looks tough. It doesn't look, it's a
with
nice,
a phone, right?
It's a nice image. Yeah.
And you can
Maybe
tell
put a little...
It's got that wide angle.
It does. Maybe put a little bit more light on hologram visors like that to make it pop. But that's good, man. It's good.
Lightweight face mask. I'm going to go with a 6.5 for this guy. This is a collectible, and I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
But it's not way over the top.
No, I agree.
But it looks good. It looks good, especially if you're an Ole Miss fan.
Next up, Adam C.
All right, Adam. Adam's doing something with his photos, isn't he? I don't know. It looks pretty.
I mean, it's got some marks on it. It's probably one season. See the front bumper is a little...
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it looks good, man.
We've got the Oakley visor in here.
Yeah. I like that green.
It's... Steve, it's not that I'm speechless here or anything like that, but I'm looking for something that's wrong with this helmet. At the same time, I'm looking for something that's exceptional with it.
Yeah.
It's pretty... For a Visus helmet, it's pretty stock. You got the ND. Maybe this is Notre Dame. Who's this from? Name?
Adam C.
Adam C. I wonder where Adam's from. Or maybe it's North Dakota. Yeah, it's a green and yellow scheme on a Visus helmet. I'm going to go with...
Looks nice.
Yeah, it just looks nice. That's all. It just looks nice.
It looks 6.0 nice.
I'm going to go with 6.0. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. 6.0.
Right, there you go. All right. Next up.
All right, Tomas.
Thomas. Sorry, we have a Tomas here, so everybody, Since graduating, become defensive coordinator at the University of Oxford.
Yeah.
Nice. Good for you, man.
Is this in Oxford, England?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got the, what's the side say there?
Loughborough, I don't know. Loughborough Students Sports.
Yeah. We've got a Riddell Speed Flex. It looks like it's got some use. We've got purple visor tabs on there on an Under Armour visor with a shock insert inside it to kind of bring out that purple-ness to the theme of the helmets.
I swear that this thing has some sort of plasti dip or something on it, because it's got these weird folds that go in there, and you see the gouges. This is definitely wrapped of some sort. Is it a game day skin? No.
But it looks like you had one side go this way and the other side go this way. Yeah, you could be onto something, Steve. You could be onto something.
Let us know.
So, I'm going to give you some extra bonus points for creativity and sliding one past us for us not knowing what the hell you're doing with your helmet. But I tell you, people outside the United States have to be a little bit creative because you don't have all of the resources to do it the way that we do it here, and we do it at a different level here because there's so many helmets here in the U.S. Thomas, I'm going to go out of the limb. I love seeing stuff from outside the U.S. I'm going to go with another 6.0.
Next up, Michael W. Now.
All right, Michael.
I was lucky enough to pick up 2 helmets from the University of Maryland, both
team issue, no modifications yet. Let's see. Well, Maryland just put a number on Syracuse not too long ago.
You are lucky enough to get these because, my goodness, these have a lot going on. And the first thing I notice, I'll let you get into it more, is look at all the black, the hardware, the clips. Like, there's a lot of black pieces.
So University of Maryland is an Under Armour school, and they've got yellow and black Under Armour sticker on the visor on one side, the red and white on the other side to match the whole theme of the helmet, which I'm almost positive is actually how they did it. They work directly with Riddell to get black clips. Those are only available to teams direct, and teams actually have to plan a good bit in advance in order to get them from Riddell. Got a matching large hard cup chin strap on this guy. I only got the 2 photos. I would kind of like to see more photos of this.
Sick paint job.
So if these indeed are from the Maryland locker room, and from everything that I can see, I would say yes, they are. They've got legitimate 3D bumpers on there. We work with providing the 3D bumpers to a whole bunch of teams, and these are a set that kind of probably most likely came through our doors. I think this was probably 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
I'm not even
this design. But these were hand painted with airbrush style, and I believe they were signed and numbered. I think there was 250. I could be wrong. It probably could have been 600, but I think there was 250. They don't need 250 for the team, but they had extras. This face mask style was one of the original S2EG styles. I love this. This is one of my favorite face mask styles, by the way. Overall, this is great. It's almost unfair of me to put a score on it if you picked it up just right out of the locker room.
Well, hey, man.
There's not a whole lot
of fault.
There's not a whole lot of upgrading you can do to that. I mean,
it's true.
These are legit, $1,000 plus helmets just for the paint job.
He's got 2.
He's got 2. Hopefully, I don't know.
Hopefully you got a deal.
Put one in a box and put it in the attic.
Put it away.
Someone finds it 100 years from now. So I'm just going to go out. I'm going to keep a nice, safe number, 9.
Whoa! You scared me there. I thought
just a flat 9. And
it's a good 9.
It probably deserves a 10 though, because when this helmet came out, it was the first of its kind that had that kind of waving U.S. flag, at least from a big team. And I think it was the first helmet like this that was actually kind of commissioned by an artist to airbrush. You've seen other teams do them since then, but this is legit. Yeah.
Excellent.
Love it.
Next up, Colton. First thing I'm going to say is the pictures, I put it in because it's very cool. I almost didn't because every picture is a little blurry. And I don't know if it's a focus thing. I don't know, but they're all blurry. Like a little, so just, it's either your hand is shaky or you clean your lens.
As I say, you think the lens is dirty?
Yeah.
Because the camera phones are typically smart enough to not
focus.
Be blurry, right?
Yeah, and they're not horrible. It's just I notice it. That's all. Yeah. But anyway, I put it in because it's cool looking.
Let's be a little bit critical here, Steve.
Do it.
So what we've got is what Riddell calls royal blue face mask.
Okay.
That royal blue face mask, we call it Green Gridiron Seattle blue.
It looks like he has it in a shelf or maybe even like the top of a locker. Because that's
could be.
Yeah.
I like this color combination. It's a nice gold.
So do I. I love it, and I really like that big 5.3 on the side. It's just nicely done. It's a speed flex. It looks cool.
Oh,
so what
I'm
do you give?
I'm going to give that guy. I'm going to give that guy a 5.9.
I like it.
Yeah. Again, throw a visor in there.
Yeah.
Let's get some cool decals on the back, maybe. Yep. Yeah. But overall, looks good.
Thank you very much. Next up, Mendoza. Now, a while ago, and I mean, this was probably sent in March or April.
Yeah. So if you sent a photo in 6 months ago, there's still a chance you might make it.
There is.
I think this is cool.
I think this is really cool. This is my favorite of the day so far.
So, let's start with the things on here that I don't like.
I know what one of them is.
The
The Captain America shield?
Oh, no, I like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? I mean, because why not?
Because it's out of place?
I like the MCU.
Okay.
That's the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Steve.
Is that what it is?
For those of you who might not know.
My goodness.
I want to see a 3D bumper on here.
Oh, yeah.
The Bears don't wear them, but I still want to see one. The Bears don't do a lot of this stuff.
Correct.
We've got the flag on the right side. We have a star over here that's is that a random star?
This thing's bad. I really like this.
And I even it's almost got like this one's a little bit longer out than the one on the top. The bottom one's longer out. We got white buckles.
He meant that.
You got the 1920 to signify that the year that they started, and this is the 100th anniversary of NFL football.
It's a nicest, and it's a replica, which it should be noted, because that's a lot of work to do to a replica.
It is a replica, yes. You can tell that from the little black screw thingy above the Captain America flag. But he's gone. He's torn. I mean, he had to take everything off, including the warning label and all that, just to get this thing prepped and painted. And then he's gone and put all that back on there. I love it. I'm going to give this guy super creative. I'm going to go with 8.9.
Yeah, it needs.
It's really good. It's a really good job.
Very, very good.
Really good job.
Next up, and the last one of the day, Joe P.
All right, Joe.
All right.
Let's see what we got here. Colorado Buffaloes. Interesting. So we got green gridiron front bump, 3D bumper on there. So obviously extra bonus points for that. It's the mini helmet that's interesting. Looks like it's a mini helmet that's got a mini visor in it. It's like a gold American flag to match the gold chrome in the Colorado Buffalo decals. You went ahead and put buffs up here on the flex part of the Speed Flex.
Do you like that?
I do like it.
Yeah, I've never seen somebody do that.
It looks like it's in the right fonts even, and I think that's cool. I don't think Colorado does that.
I don't know, but I've never seen somebody just put a logo there or anything there, and I think that was really smart, and I really like the visor on that little guy. Most importantly, I love the photos. It's just, he just tried, that's all. He just put it there and tried, and he laid it out. It almost looks like it's part of the poster.
It does, and it's we got a little bit of rabbit ear going on with the chin straps. It's super clean.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm going to go with 7.2 for this guy.
There you go.
Yeah, so listen, this is the last one. Thank you everybody for watching. We're going to wrap this one up. Another successful one of the book. I love these photos. Keep sending in them in pics@greengridiron.com. Do not send them to us in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or the like.
I mean, you can. They just won't make the show.
It's guaranteed they will not make the show. pics@greengridiron.com. So,
that's right.
Leave your comments below. What type of equipment is out there that you started to see on television, whether it be pro or college or even high school that you weren't aware of or that's new to you. We want to know what you are seeing. And subscribe, click the notification bell for more videos like this. Until next time, cheers.
Cheers.